Here we are with issue 101, which has made it out after having to have a few months break since the last issue. And we've got a new look cover, which I hope you like. This bear was selected for the cover before COVID, but he now seems to take on new meaning with his look of horror. And new feature inside the front cover here, which is places to go, which is a fancy way of saying index to advertisers. And we've got all the shops listed here, roughly grouped by where they are. It's indicated whether they've got a cafe or a tea room on site or nearby, so you're all set to have your day planned out for you there. And it's not totally different magazine, you can see it looks very familiar really. All the shops you know. And our first feature in this issue is the soundtrack to Windrush. And this is a feature on mid-60s to late 1970s ska and reggae record labels. And it's an interview with designer and DJ Sinead Daly, who used to work for Trojan Records for some time, which is sort of the big reggae record label. And this interview here is like a tiny bit of the full interview, which I had to brutally cut down to fit into the magazine. And I urge you to go to the website and read the full thing, because it's really interesting, and she covers everything from from Windrush and how these records started to how the reggae started to appeal to a white audience as well, and what that meant for integration. And it covers about the design of the record labels and also about the sort of collecting value of these records. And the interview is followed up here with a fantastic spread of these incredible labels. And the reason I'm waving the magazine around is I'm not sure what reflections are like. So brilliantly colourful record labels, I love them. Even again, brutally cut down from the selection that I had to work from into just getting 18 across 2 pages, and there are again more on the website. And move through. The next feature is a book review. As always, we've always got book reviews. This is a book review of Textile Design, Mid-Century Textile Design, Jacqueline Grogue, and that's a really lovely book. Again, like everything, there's longer versions on the website. If it's something that interests you, you'll find more images, more information there. And then we get to our trusty fairs calendar, and following that, the auction calendar. It is admittedly a little thinner on the ground this issue, because there's so many fairs that aren't running, or they are running but it's difficult to advertise them in case they get cancelled. So we've got in as many as we're able here, and we are going to resume the weekly social media posts of what's coming up this week ahead. So if you're following on Instagram or Facebook, which you probably are if you're watching this video, then you will be able to get a nice up-to-date list every week. And also just the fairs listings, exactly the same as they always were, except the locations are now moved to the heading of the listing and highlighted in colour, so you can scan through by the date and you can scan through by the location. So trying to make everything easy. And we've got guest feature here, Words and Photos by Terry Smith, who you will of course know is the founder and producer of 100 issues of the Collector's Companion, and he provided this feature for us, which is great. I love these pictures. More calendars, more calendars. Guess the auction price is here. A trusty feature, that one. And then the last feature of the magazine is on On the Walls of Balmoral, and this is a feature about a very rare wallpaper design which you probably won't have seen before, and that is a William Morris design that was designed especially for Balmoral Castle. And you really very rarely see it because Balmoral Castle is not often filmed inside, and even the V&A don't have a piece of the actual wallpaper. They've got a copy of it that's in blues. I don't know why it's in blues, but this is images of the actual proper wallpaper and a bit more about that and about flock wallpaper and how it's made. And there we have it, and then we get to the end. Issue 101. I hope you enjoy it, and it's been going out to shops and fairs this week. That's what I've been doing all day, delivering the magazines, and it will be out now and through until December.